I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, the weekly comic book show where we take closer, more in-depth looks at the coolest and most happening events going on in the world of comics right now. And on today's show, we're going to be taking a look at Old Man Logan issue number 3. What happens when a beaten down Wolverine comes face to face with the new Hawkeye? Well, let's find out together, shall we?
So, as the comic opens, a very injured Old Man Logan is staring down a very perturbed Kate Bishop. Logan, of course, broke in looking for Hawkeye, hoping that he could assist him in the same way he did back in his own world. Kate gets in more than a few funny lines during this exchange. Hey, aren't you dead? What are you, like some sort of zombie, robot, back from the dead? What is it? Wolverine manages to blurt out something about a dark alternate future from where he came, and you know what? Kate accepts this right away, saying, you know what, you are an X-Men, we are superheroes, time travel is just kind of our bag. Old Man Logan attempts to leave but ends up passing out as a result of his many injuries, which means it's flashback time once again. Apparently it wasn't all doom and gloom in the post-apocalypse. No, there was apparently beach days for Logan and his family. Of course, even these somewhat happy moments need to be brought down by the shadow of the horrible events that took place, as a bunch of corpses from the Battle of Atlantis end up washing up in front of his kids, freaking them right the hell out. Old Man Logan comes to a full day and some change later with Kate still watching over him. Wolverine says that he wants to track down Mysterio, the next person on his hit list. Granted, he fails to mention that he plans to kill Mysterio when he finds them. Kate's bored as all hell with Clint away on a mission, so she decides to tag along. At first, Logan doesn't want her coming along, but let's face it, this is Wolverine, who is always a sucker for a precocious young woman. The two talk on their way to Mysterio's last known location, and it's here where things start to get interesting. You see, a lot of what Old Man Logan is saying about the future doesn't jive with what's happening right now, and Kate begins to theorize that maybe the future he's fearing so much isn't even the future that's going to happen, as Old Man Logan doesn't know about the new woman Thor, new Captain America, etc, etc. Perhaps the biggest red flag of all is Wolverine saying that in his world Hawkeye was blinded by Avalanche, but how could that possibly come to pass when Avalanche is dead in this world? Kate and Logan raid Mysterio's safe house filled to bursting with weapons. However, it seems that the guys hanging out there don't actually know anything about Mysterio. They just came upon the place and decided to set up shop there, you know, like you do in New York. Granted, Wolverine doesn't take "I don't know" for an answer and starts chopping off arms left, right, and center, which, you know, causes Kate to freak out just a little bit, saying that she agreed to come along and help him, but not agreed to come along and help him kill people. This means our two heroes end up fighting, and while Kate certainly holds her own, getting off quite a few good arrow shots into Wolverine, it's no good against a guy with a healing factor. Logan cuts out from there and ends up stumbling through the streets until he's found by Old Man Captain America. Well, isn't this something? Old Man Logan number 3 is another comic that keeps up the great momentum of this savage old man's quest for revenge. It really was a stroke of genius teaming up Old Man Logan with Kate Bishop. They play off each other really well. This issue also does raise a lot of interesting questions about the timeline and whether or not the Old Man Logan future is the future or just a possible future. And the even bigger question off the back of that is, will Old Man Logan see sense and give up his blood-fueled rampage? I guess we'll just have to keep reading to find out, but until then, I feel comfortable giving this newest issue an 8.5 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll feel like checking out some more videos I have on offer here at Cape Joel.